The Splatoon 3 Direct has gone by now, but there's one feature that we didn't get to see shown off that a lot of fans were really hoping for in Splatoon 3, especially given the setting of the game. This is of course apartments, something that people had been hoping to see for a while. Cool, customizable apartments, or really just a space for you to hang out in with your friends. We did end up getting the new customizable lockers feature, which was really cool and something that I'm super excited about, and in a way I feel like this kind of lays the groundwork for what apartments would have worked like in the game. But is it too late for us to see apartments make an appearance in Splatoon 3? Well, I actually don't think so. We got the exciting news during the Direct that we would be seeing up to 2 years worth of content updates for the game. This will include new catalogs, stages to play on, clothes to collect, and I'm sure much more. Given that in the past the Splatoon team has used these updates to add some fairly significant new modes and content to the game post-launch, it really wouldn't surprise me if something like apartments could still come to the game just at a later date. I think the lockers feature might be the best indication that Nintendo has been thinking about things like apartments for a while now. We haven't really had a feature like these lockers in the Splatoon series before. It definitely feels like it stands on its own, and it's really similar to how I imagined apartments could work. I honestly don't feel like apartments would be really complicated spaces like the houses you have in Animal Crossing New Horizons, for example, but instead be fairly simple flat spaces that you can just decorate and maybe chill out in with your friends after matches. Now what we got is actually pretty similar to that, so maybe that could be an indication that they won't need apartments on top of that, but that's not to say that apartments couldn't still serve their own function within the game and really stand out compared to these lockers. In fact, maybe you could eventually upgrade your locker into an actual apartment after you've completed enough progress in the game. I see so much untapped potential for this feature, and the idea of doing all this decorating with cool little items you can collect in Splatoon is really exciting to me. Having things to collect in a video game is one of my absolute favorite things, so I'm really glad that this is becoming more and more of a feature in the Splatoon series. I do want to say that if they didn't decide to add apartments into Splatoon 3, I wouldn't be disappointed. After all that I've mentioned here I feel like is incredibly exciting and I can't wait to get my hands on it. But it would definitely be cool if they did add something like this later on, and I don't feel like it's something we can write off completely until we've seen what Nintendo can do with these free content updates and even the DLC for the game. Though I'd be very surprised if they locked apartments behind DLC, I'm sure it would come out in a free update. But let me know in the comment section down below, do you think we'll still see apartments for Splatoon 3, or is the idea just done with and it's never gonna happen? I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and turn on channel notifications for more Splatoon videos.